How's it going, everybody? Coach Jared here. Sunday morning, still in the jammies from last night after Kegs and Kilos all-day event. So coming to you. You guys will see this morning. So we got George and Dempsey here. Bronx is nowhere to be found. Probably upstairs sleeping again. George is our foster. He is also for adoption, so he's pretty awesome. You can go see him at Adorable. We'll kick things off. Well, first off, guys, again, thank you massively to everyone that came out and volunteered, spectated, watched live, commented, whatever it may be. 4 Kegs and Kilos yesterday. It was a pretty massive undertaking, and from everything we hear is pretty successful. So again, thank you very much for being a part of it any way that you can. We're going to kick things off Monday, excuse me, with a partner workout. So it's going to be some high skill stuff. So it's going to be 4 rounds, 5 muscle ups, a 25-foot handstand walk, 50 double unders or 100 singles, and then 100 foot of walking lunges. So again, if you've been in the gym lately, you know that we have a little bit longer kind of back and forth. It's finally time to use that. So we'll, it's about 65 feet down or one length. So we'll split that up between your 25 and 50 foot lengths. The cool thing about this is obviously we're going to have a lot of different muscle up progressions. So that is, it's going to be a great way, again, to challenge yourself if you're kind of in the cusp. Bar muscle ups are a great one as well. Again, going to your highest degree of your ability. The handstand walk, since we have a partner, you can actually use your partner to actually leverage yourself against and allowing you to kind of push against them if you need to. So it'd be kind of a nice added bonus to have that partner there. Again, on the lunges, we'll be splitting the double unders and everything. We'll be splitting everything up as far as reps and things like that go. So again, bring a partner in, bring a friend, should be a good time. Additionally, on Monday, we're going to be having Kettlebell Kitchen there from, I believe, 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. If I'm not mistaken. I think that's about right. So they'll be doing a demo, giving out free samples. So if you're coming in the afternoon, check them out. They've got a lot of great stuff. If you haven't had it before, food's delicious. Tuesday, we've got clean. So we're going to do 5-4. 2-2-1, so see that single, so build into that heavy single for the day. It doesn't necessarily mean a maximal attempt, so if you don't PR, it's not the end of the world. It's just where you're at for that day. After that, we're going to go into 21 front squats, so 135-95 on the weight for all these reps here. So 21 front squats, 20 calories for the guys, 18 calorie row for the ladies, 15 front squats, 20 cal, 18 cal for the ladies, 9 front squats, 20 cal, 18 cal for the ladies. So pretty straightforward couplet there. So 21, 15, 9, breaking that 20 cal and 18 cal respectively in between each one. So it'd be a row, no bike. You're welcome for that one. Wednesday, going long on this one. Very quick warm up. So it's a 40-minute AMRAP, 100-foot farmer carry on your right arm only, 30 step-ups on the box, 10 power snatches, 95-65, 100-foot farmer carry on your left arm only, 30 plate jumps, kind of going in and out, so a little bit different. So you're actually jumping, but again, it's a much lower, so it'd be very, very quick turnover on those 30, and then 10 overhead squats, 95-65. Pretty straightforward on this, guys. You're going to be carrying a weight that you can carry the entire time. Again, try and pick just one weight. Again, that's an ideal situation. You can go down if needed. 40 minutes is a long time, so again, we're looking at a very slow pace. Nothing crazy here. Being that the previous day, we've got a pretty heavy hitting day with that 21-15-9. We're going to want to take things back, go a little bit slower on Wednesday. Thursday, we've got push press. So again, following like we did with the cleans, 5-4-2-2-1. So again, we have a heavy single for the day. Again, not necessarily a maximal attempt, but a heavy single. And then following that up with a 12-minute EMOM of ring push-ups for the first minute, strict pull-ups for the second minute, and bike for calories on the third minute. The bike does come back into play, but again, is at your own pace. So we'll go basically four rounds of that. So every minute on the minute, we're gonna cycle through those 3 movements 4 times. Just going for probably about a 45 to 50 second chunk of movement with a little bit of a transition, giving yourself some time to move from one thing to the next. Obviously going from push-ups to ring ring push-ups to strict pull-ups. You're right there on the rig, but you might need a little bit of time to get over to the bike. So giving yourself some transition time is going to be just fine. Friday, we're going to go into 10 rounds of 5 sumo deadlifts. So a little bit wider stance on that deadlift. It's 225, 155 is the weight. 10 kettlebell swings, 53, 35. 20 lateral jumps over that barbell. You're gonna take a 1 minute rest between each one of those. So again, what we're looking here, guys, is a very, very, very quick round. Almost looking at that 1-to-1 kind of work to rest ratio. Again, some people will be a little bit faster, some a little bit slower, but roughly around that area, working 1-to-1. So 10 rounds of that, 5 sumo deadlifts, 10 kettlebell swings, 20 lateral jumps over that bar. At the end of each one of those, you're gonna rest exactly 1 minute. Again, obviously, if the deadlift is too heavy, please scale that back. The sumo deadlift can be a little tricky for some, a little more comfortable for others. The kettlebell swing, if you need to, we'll just take that weight down. And then if we can't physically jump laterally over the bar, we can take a PVC pipe, maybe just jump over that, something smaller, lower the ground that we can jump over. And if jumping's not a possibility, then a step over is fine as well. Saturday, great day again to bring a friend. We're always trying to, again, expand that community. So if you have somebody that's been, you've been bugging about getting in here, please bring them in. It's always great to have your friends and family in the gym. It makes things a little bit more fun. We have a 30-minute time cap on the workout today. It's going to be 5 rounds of 50 wall balls, 50 box jumps, and a 50-foot bear crawl each. So again, playing with that space we have inside the gym. So again, 50 wall balls, 50 box jumps, 50-foot bear crawl each for 5 rounds. Just breaking everything up how you see fit. Outside of that bear crawl, you both have to do 50 foot, but you can break the other movements up if needed. Again, obviously, if we can't do the 2014 pound wall ball, we can scale back on the wall ball. And then on the box jumps, if we have to, again, stepping up or ideally just jumping on something a little bit lower. Pretty much anybody can bear crawl if we need to. Again, we have some modifications that we can for that. And then as we move into Sunday, we're just gonna go into some isometric holds. So it's 5 rounds, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Going first movement, high plank, wall squat, low plank, lunge hold. And then you're on the lunge hold, you're just gonna switch about about halfway through that movement. So again, guys, can't thank you enough for all the help and support for Keg and Kilos. We've got barbell basics starting tomorrow. So that's again Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6:30 a.m., 5:30 p.m. As we kind of transition that, if you want to join in, you can join in throughout this first and maybe even second week. It is 8 weeks long. And then Kettlebell Kitchen coming Monday, 4:30 to 6:30. We have the 5-year anniversary party coming up at the end of October. Please come to that. Bring friends, bring family. It's open to everybody. We want to show off the gym the best we can. We'll have food there. It's going to be a costume contest. It's going to be a great time. Again, can't wait to see you guys tomorrow, and let's kick some butt.